Last year, in August, I had a family trip to Tennessee. We start up the mountain, and then I felt this burning sensation in my chest. I thought I was just out of shape. There wasn't any idea that this was a heart issue. My name is John, and I'm 69 years old, and I live in New Jersey.
We met in college. He was younger than me, and I really only dated older guys. I finally agreed, that was about 50 years ago.
You know, I'm a type A personality. I ran a pretty tight ship as a president of a company, but I think I got more mellow as I grew older. When I was the father figure, I had 5 kids, I was running a company, so we were always busy. But as I look back on that, I missed a lot of stuff. With a grandchild, you're able to enjoy it a little bit more, and I'm the guy they play, and they jump on the end. Sometimes it's brutal. It was after the family trip that I started to get concerned that something wasn't right, that might be heart-related.
He was in such good health, I really didn't think it was anything serious. He didn't tell me it was getting worse.
I was in denial to a certain extent. My daughter got upset with me that I was not being forthcoming and demanded that I see somebody.
When John presented, he did have a history of high cholesterol and a family history of coronary disease. His symptoms were so typical of what we call angina, or chest pain that's from blocked arteries, that it warranted going directly to a cardiac catheterization, which is a gold standard test for detecting coronary disease.
Dr. Moccia was a good listener, and as a result, set the wheels in motion immediately. Next thing I know, I'm waking up and Dr. Rosenbloom's coming in to tell me that I have 4 blockages.
He presented with very high-grade blockages in his coronary arteries, and they were in a very bad location, too. People talk about widowmakers. He had, widowmaker times 2.
And I was told, you were a walking time bomb. Dr. Rosenbloom said, we'd like to set you up for an immediate bypass. The care in the cardiac department was top shelf. Dr. Rosenbloom made you feel like he was on top of his game. I felt very, very comfortable that I was being taken care of, and that I didn't have to worry about that. Cooper and Inspira gave me a second chance. They allowed me to continue to live, essentially. In my world, I've always said before I died, I wanted to take lessons in guitar. I kind of put it off. But then once time goes away, it brings you to the point where you recognize it could be over like that. If I had to characterize my musical taste, I think that I would start with the blues. I lived the 60s, what can I say? But I like somebody who can pick a guitar. I don't think I'd ever get to that point, but in my head, that's what I would want to be, yeah. I am very much geared toward my family right now. Being a grandparent is a lot of fun, it really is. I wanted to be able to carry the grandkids around like I always do, right? I can do all that stuff now.